Wait.
Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second. What?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback.
Right. To know that I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Drug use.
It's crazy.
So again, derived from the lyrics. Talk to me about the interpersonal conflict.
So let me say this, and I think that what I'm gonna do is probably challenge a lot of what we're dealing with topically.
Yeah.
Because to me, whether we talking about material things, drug use, or anything else, it's where we teach our young people to place value.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're not going to take the person that has been given the value system, and I know we talking about young women, but I look at my son, I look at little Marvin, and one of the things, of all of the things that Marvin has decided that he would go venture into, one of the things that he's just completely stayed away from is drugs. Has no desire towards it, but I've never modeled anything about that being something. And when you look again, as we keep talking about the cultural aspects of things, we're talking about a culture and systems.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right. We are back for another episode of Salacious Couch.
Hey.
I am your host, Co-Ed Bliss, and to my right is your other host, the Brahma Bull.
What's going on, everybody?
Unfortunately, our other host is unable to be here this evening due to a family emergency. My hearts and prayers are with you, Miss Dr. Wren. And our guest from this evening is our resident ghost.
Hey, guys.
AKA Chrissy.
Oh, my God. Really?
It's like episode of Wu-Tang when Ghostface revealed his face.
Right.
Ghostface killer.
Well.
All right, guys. So this week has been one hell of a week. So many things have happened, so many topics, and just bullshit and mayhem. So, to recap on what we did last week, our topic, it was Wine Wednesdays, which is Women's Day, and we were discussing how women are pretty much taking over and men are taking a back seat, how men have become more passive and women have become more aggressive. So at work, I have heard so many stories, and I just kept talking like, you guys have got to watch my show because this is what we were talking about. And I've been seeing increase since last week of women being more aggressive, taking that classic male role in relationships, even down to the conversation that him and I were having today.
Which one? We have a bunch of conversations.
We've had a bunch of conversations, too, so.
No, this was him and I. When we were in the room, and we were talking about cheating. It was a segue to that conversation. So tonight's topic is cheating.
In the infamous words of Dr. Wren, don't cheat, beat your meat.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Dr. Wren.
I am not here for any of that.
Hey, that's what she was saying.
That is what she said the last couple episodes, so.
So, hold on, we're all trying to get settled in and,
Alright, so what about cheating?
Motherfucker, I said cheating. Shit, figure it out. I'm trying to do what y'all do.
Alright, so
take over.
We were discussing that you said there's several people. Why do people cheat? Let's put it out there. What's some of the reasons or factors people cheat?
I would cheat because it would be my bucket list.
Okay, outside of your bucket list, let's just generalize it, please.
They're not happy at home, not happy with their spouses. One spouse isn't doing what they're supposed to.
It is a lack of something at home. Or they could just be a serial cheater. Yo, I cannot.
So you said lack of something. So this was some conversation that we had. She brought up that a couple people that she know was married, but they dipping off. So I said, maybe in your 20s and maybe your 30s, it might seem cool to go out and run off and have your explorations. But when you turn like 35 or 40, if you can't talk to your mate about things that's lacking, why the hell you in a relationship with them?
I was just about to say that.
When you become a grown adult at that moment, you should be able to talk. And it's up to them if they will listen. But you should be able to talk to somebody, and they should understand if that's a warning. That's some warning signs that you change some things, or it is what it is. But at 35 and older, you should be able to talk to your mate and actually have a serious conversation.
See, and I'm on the other side of it. Sometimes you can't talk to them. You can, if you come, and we really had a whole debate over this, and you sit there and you give them warning signs. You may not want your marriage to fail because that person may give you everything except that sexual gratification.
But here's the thing. Okay.
There lies a whole conversation. Like you just said, you have to talk to them. You have to find out what's going on, and if shit ain't working right, then you gotta fucking work on it.
But here's my thing.
Sometimes you can't work on it.
Here's my thing. We want to tippy-toe about the things that we say, but we're going to end up doing the actions that hurt them even more. If that don't make sense.
True.
If
my words are going to hurt you, but I'm trying to get the betterment of our relationship,
Dominic said just leave him then. Shout out to Dominic.
I'd rather have that conversation than do the actions, but you can't take back those actions.
You can't.
And again, this is my personal opinion. If we got married because you know what's out there. You've been in that realm, and you decided to settle down. Why the hell are you going to bring that element to your relationship?
People are fucking stupid nowadays. That's why.
Okay, that is not a very valid argument.
It's not, but it's the truth.
No, we all right. We can't use the kindergarten, 5th grade, 5th grade explanation to the topic. If we gonna be grown, let's be grown. So for me, I'm like this. This is my personal opinion. I know a lot of people who don't believe in monogamy. It's just not in the cards for them. They don't believe in it.
But wouldn't that be the conversation had before you got married?
True. I know plenty. I know some who have, and they have these polyamorous relationships. Let me finish before you cut me off. I got the potato. So they don't believe in monogamy, so they make that known. Some people want the fantasy of the relationship. They want to be in a relationship. They want to be married. They want the house, the wife, the kids, the car, the dog, or man. Let's be clear. But they can't remain faithful. That's just what it is. So it's not, again, let me start with this disclaimer. I don't believe in cheating. I believe in saying shit up front. I believe in not being a liar and a thief. I do not believe that someone should steal away a person's right to choose. Point blank, period. I will never steal away his right to choose, regardless of what my choice is. Now, I might cheat and then tell him right after.
But isn't that still taking away somebody's right to choose?
No, because you have a right to choose if you want to stay with me. I'm not going to cheat and keep it a secret.
But I think it's the action, not this.
No, it's not the action. It's the secret. It's the lie.
But some people say you can't have sex with nobody else. Period.
Okay.
So if they went out and did that,
I cheated.
Secret, you cheated. That person now is, again, that's the reason why I said the action.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I cheated. But I didn't steal away your right to choose because I chose to tell you.
Okay, take away you. I'm talking about if the guidelines was already set, that you cannot have no sexual actions with nobody else. If him or she went out and had sex, regardless if it was a secret, you did the act. That person now is gonna be like, hey, the guidelines was already set before you went out and did it. Forget it was a secret or not. You did it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Every situation is different. Every relationships are different. But my whole thing is about communication. This stuff should be communicated early on. And I understand things happen in relationships. Especially when you're in long-term relationships. Things happen. Things are no longer spicy as they once were. I get that. But again, when do you become an adult and be able to have a conversation, even this person don't want to listen? So, Ms. Thurvis, how do you have a conversation with somebody
about doesn't want to have that conversation?
Nothing. Sex life is boring. You don't want to have the other mate not having sex. How do this person go to their mate before they take that drastic step?
Honestly, you just sit down and tell them. I mean, sometimes the best way, it depends on who your mate is. Because there is no right way to do it. There are several wrong ways. There is no right way.
So that's why I said it starts with a conversation.
Of course it starts with a conversation.
At least, how can I put it?
How would you start it?
Hey babe, we need to have a talk. What about, people always say, what about? Hey look, this is serious. I need your undivided attention. I didn't say I did anything, but this is how I'm feeling. Hey, our sex life is lacking something. I'm not getting enough sex.
Hold that thought. And when we come back, we're going to read some of the comments and finish this topic. But for now, we got to pay some bills. So, after these messages, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org.
Because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
About cheating. So, what's your take on cheating, Miss Ghost?
I don't cheat, and I wouldn't want my partner to cheat. Like you said, communication. Have conversations at the beginning of the relationship and all throughout the whole relationship. Don't be a dick and go out and cheat and then fucking tell somebody. That, like she said, that's taking away.
So would it be
that is the part that's taken away, the cheating portion. It's the not telling portion that is stealing your right to choose. Because sometimes, let's be real, I am the queen of falling into something. Like, seriously, I get myself into some of the weirdest predicament, and I've gotten a lot of pussy in the weirdest ways. like seriously, and I have no idea how I got there. FYI, that was not cheating.
Fell on the yellow brick road.
You followed it and fell into some pussy.
Like, I literally would trip and, oh shit, there's some pussy. Alright, so sometimes you don't know it's actually gonna happen. And then you do it. And then you come home and you talk about it. That's not stealing away your right to choose. That's telling you what happened. That's like, yo, I walked to the store. I went into the barbershop. Got my hair cut. Up, bitch fell on my dick.
So, and look, so you're gonna you define.
Oh my God.
The right, not taking away somebody's right by telling them, even though you already did that.
Yeah.
So I could go murder somebody, like, hey, it didn't get so long as I told them I was gonna kill him before I killed him.
So if you walk into a police station and you had intentions on killing her, you'd be like, yo, I'm about to kill this bitch. Or versus, okay, this bitch is trying to slice your throat and you kill her. You didn't know you were going out to kill her. Your intent was not there. The intent is what I'm talking about. If you intend to do it, that's one thing. But if you happen to fall and slide into something,
how many people mates is gonna believe that there wasn't no intent?
Right.
But you know what I mean? It's very few people that's gonna be like, you know what, baby? I believe you just fell in that pussy today. You know what, baby? I believe you just fell on that dick today. Yeah, not that many people's gonna see there was no intent there. I'm sorry. That's not a valuable option for 90% of the world.
Right. Yeah, they're not just gonna slip and slide and be like, oh my God, here we go.
Guess what, babe? I was at the club.
And I done fucked some bitch in the corner, and yeah. No, that shouldn't be how it's going.
I'm just saying, I don't.
I am having technical difficulty trying to share and like the page and share the show, and
yeah, we all having low.
My phone just went black.
We can keep it pushing, so
mine's at least up. We can, you know.
So let's hop on this intent for a second.
Let's hop on this intent.
If we gotta talk to the ghost because we already know our response. If your mate came home and said, hey, something lacking, I want to fuck something else, what would your response be?
I'd have to pick who you want to fuck. I mean, if it's lacking, then we should do something to fix the lacking portion of it. But then if we can't fix it, then I have to be able to pick.
But here's the problem. All right, so here's my issue. The reason for cheating. Sometimes it's warranted.
Again, so if it's warranted, why wasn't the conversation had before?
A conversation might have been had, and motherfuckers don't want to listen.
But that goes back to what I said. The conversation. All I said was a conversation need to be had first.
You know, having this conversation with you is just annoying. Because we keep going around the same circle. Like, I get it. A conversation could be had. Let's say the conversation was had. Then what?
Okay, first thing I said was conversation to be had. Now, if nothing can be fixed, the repercussions after it, that's on the other person. That's what I said.
So if somebody cheated, then it's the other person's fault.
It's not the other person's fault. I mean, let's be honest. It takes
one person to be in a relationship.
No, besides that part. It takes a lot of willpower to be in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And sometimes a lot of compromises have to be made. If we're not getting out of what we need, my whole point is that we are adults. We're not kids. We should be able to express our feelings. Now again,
we should be able to work each and every problem that we have out.
If it can't be worked out, why can't it be worked out? And this is hypothetical. I mean, this is something you probably can't answer right now. But like, this is, you know, you have to go and ask me, why can't this be worked out? What is going on? What is the underlying factor? And if it can't be worked out, that's another conversation people really need to have. And in their relationships, if we come across a problem that can't be worked out, what is going to be the next step?
But again, like you said, a lot of people don't want to communicate. They don't want to discuss things. It's like they can't do it.
So, and I know co-ed is getting tired of hearing, no, communication is communication, but that's all I got for you.
But y'all's relationship is communication. Like, y'all motherfuckers talk to each other like
because
I mean, it's like a really good relationship. What's the word? Oh, yes. What's the word? Y'all are like my heroes for that shit. Because, you know, y'all been together for what, fucking 18 years?
But that's one of the keys. As much as she just said she get tired of it, that's one of our keys.
I know.
The biggest keys to our relationship is that we do communicate, regardless if the other person want to hear it or not. Because if the other person, this is my belief, if this person is saying something, and they really sitting down and they repeatedly saying something, it must really be affecting them.
I agree. I mean, again, I'm not saying a conversation does not need to happen. I'm not saying several conversations need to be happening. Because me, being a woman, being a black woman who is a Capricorn, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I'm gonna be honest. We sit there, we have a conversation, we're gonna work on it. Because again, in my relationship, I feel that if it's important to you, then it's important to me. Period.
And I think, that's what I think we bring this up for this show, because for a lot of people, we are the gold standard. Do we have our problems? Yes, we have problems, but it's nothing that we can't overcome because we do have strong communication skills.
Y'all have a strong bond as well. So
most days.
I don't like her half the days, but you know.
Neither one of y'all like each other half the days.
Yeah,
the fuck?
That's how it goes. Alright, so Jasmine said sometimes people cheat because they are not willing to speak about what is bothering them or losing someone they feel they can't be without.
But then again, that's a lie, because when you sit there and you cheat and you don't fess up, that is selfish, because you're taking away that right to choose. It's not because you can't see yourself without them. It's because you don't want to lose. Period. But you're risking their life and their safety.
Oh, my fault. Hold up. It was more to that. Communication is only key to individuals that are truly adults and not acting like a child.
Jazz said that.
Continuation of Jasmine. No.
You put that government out.
But
that's what it's on the website.
But
hey Jazz.
I think where the problem, and you hit on something, is where people are selfish because they say, hey, I don't want to lose this person. Your action is gonna make you lose this person anyway.
Not if it never come out.
But let's be honest. There's some things that might never come out.
Oh my God, my mom's watching. Mom, get off of here. This is not for you. I love
Mom,
you.
watch.
No, I'm cussing. Get off.
Oh, then don't cuss.
Yeah,
I'm a cuss,
you better watch your
Mom.
mouth.
I got a potty mouth.
Me
like
too.
a sailor.
She turned into the wrong show.
You did. Oh my God.
No, people are selfish.
I'm not selfish.
That's why I came to realize that people are very selfish, and that they expect people to live with their selfishness.
Okay, but from a psychological perspective, at human nature, we do have some selfish ways. Like I do have my selfish moments, and I threaten to move out of my house because of my special moment, my
every
selfish
other
moment.
day.
Yeah, we used to her always moving out.
Oh, these motherfuckers ain't gonna be happy till I roll the fuck out.
You just said you moving out. Nobody's
That's all. Yeah, we're just used to. I'm packing my shit and I'm leaving.
You come home, she's not there. Like, oh, she said she was not coming back. I mean, shit. Right. You say it so much. I mean, you can't help to be like desensitized by that moment. Like, oh, she really did it.
Right. Like, okay. All right.
Anyway, in my selfishness, I like to buy myself certain things, just for me. If I buy it and I put it in the kitchen, my family feels like it's fair game. If I buy it and put it in my room, they feel like it's fair game. My daughter feels like my clothes are fair game.
She think anything is fair game.
Yes,
let's be honest about that.
Yes.
And it gets to a point where it's overwhelming and frustrating and blah, 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 blah. It's okay to be selfish, but it's specific things that you shouldn't be selfish about. That's just my
I'm not taking the because you're right. There are times you need to be selfish. I tell people all the time, in order to be great, you have to be selfish. And that is, you look at all the famous people that became great figures, they were selfish, regardless of their time. 9 times 10 was with their time. They dove into whatever project or whatever adventures they had to become that great person.
And women be selfish with their vagina.
Right. Just, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but when you are in a relationship, how far do selfishness go?
It shouldn't go that far because again, me. When it comes to him, and most people know, and he knows, in the 18 years, have you ever found that I lied to you?
No.
Have I always been upfront and honest?
Yes.
Even if it was the ugly truth. Regardless if it was going to hurt his feelings or not. Because in the end, I'm like, fuck your feelings. This is something that need to be put on the table. And vice versa. There has been things he has said to me, no matter how much the truth hurts, it needed to be put on the table. And we discuss it, and we move on.
But that goes back to what I said. So how far do selfishness go? Like what? Not far. Let me say what. So because do you agree that cheating would be being selfish?
Fuck ass shit.
Yeah, that is the
epitome
I was just
of
about to say that. Yes, that is selfish on another whole level.
Like even to it still, like, all right, us for instance, I'm openly bi. Everyone knows this.
Right. Yes.
Most of everyone.
Well, they all know now.
He's not. He is a very heterosexual, oh, I'm male type of guy.
Right.
Some people would say me being with a woman without him is cheating. Some women will say kissing is cheating. Some people will say that oral sex is cheating. I don't see any of those as cheating.
But cheating can be defined by you and your mate. That's one thing I tell you. Please do not go off of anybody else's definition of cheating. Everybody have their own set rules, morals, and standards of what they feel is those cheating.
Jazz said selfishness will get you alone.
You know what, Jazz?
Well,
and that goes back to, I was saying, when I say people are selfish, because people are overly selfish. I didn't understand you're going to have your selfish moments. I understand it's times.
It's okay to be selfish, but, you know, share limits. Yeah.
But some people don't understand those limits.
So,
you know what I mean? They don't understand that maybe you had to communicate. Oh, I'm all about me. I don't need to I told you I'm not happy. And that's, you know, because, like I was telling her, sometimes people have a half-ass conversation. I'm not happy.
And then it stops, like you don't say anything else. Like,
I warned you, I told you.
But okay, which goes into the next topic of cheating is, previously when men cheated, it was based on their mate being lazy or the sex game changed, right? Now it seems like people are cheating. More women are actually cheating and being upfront about it. Because, you know, nowadays it's like
upfront.
Open to their friends and family.
That's not for they It's always open to their friends and family.
Right.
Like
but again, women back in the day, they didn't say nothing to anybody. It was kept a secret.
So you assumed. They believe me, they told somebody.
Oh wow.
Somebody knew.
Yeah. I ain't
There was
know.
always that little tiny, either you can count them on one hand, the amount of people that knew, or it's just one other person, but somebody knew.
I think that's my problem is we make this whole gender line, and women and men act the same way.
I agree.
But because now it's more popularized.
Yeah, side motherfuckers are winning. So side chick, side dude day is coming up. I hope everybody got their side booze and make sure you lace them up this year.
No, last year, was it last year?
Last year what?
We had the show about side chicks.
Yeah, we did. About side pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, was
it? I mean, I
thought it was just last month.
No, last year.
Last year. We had our own show.
Oh, yeah,
we had a whole show dedicated to side chicks.
Side pieces.
It was copied a week later, a couple days later, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that.
Oh yeah, let's not go there, please. God, no.
We're not gonna talk about that this time, but
so again, it goes back to we gonna keep up the trend. So women are actually being a little bit more upfront about. Like I was watching on Facebook earlier.
I still don't know what this upfront is.
Motherfucker, I ain't gonna explain it to you again. I already said it.
Explain to the people.
I'm not gonna repeat it after I just said it.
But friends and
that's upfront enough for me because
that's close enough.
That's close enough. Hell, if they nigga ain't shit, they let them know. Nigga, I'm fucking them. You either gonna deal with it or not.
Here's my take with you. If your person ain't shit, I don't really have no real quarrels with that. Which means was this person, man or woman, was lacking something that you told them, or they just hasn't been producing. Okay, cool. But what about the people that really are worth a damn?
They ain't worth shit either.
Oh, well, I mean,
obviously, I mean, because they cheat. Because again, if I feel like this, if I'm with someone and they come to me and we sit down and we have this conversation and they say, I'm not happy. And I say, okay, well, what's the problem? It's going to be an open line of communication. I do not have the right to get angry at you for how you feel.
That's true.
I don't have the right to be mad at you because your feelings are valid. You get one life. You gonna rock this motherfucker till the wheels fall off.
That is true.
I'm gonna be upfront and honest because I'm not happy. I have the right to be happy, so I can't get mad at you because you're not happy. So, ergo, I'm gonna ask questions. Why are you not happy? How am I contributing to your unhappiness? What is it that I can possibly do?
Right.
So that our relationship can actually move forward and we both can be happy.
We can both flourish and you know, grow and yeah.
If that's not the case, the nigga beat your feet and kick rocks.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, meatball.
Deuces. Yes. Fuck out of here, meatball. I swear that's my favorite saying.
and the truth of the matter is, like, granted, most people think I don't have feelings because I'm so aggressive or I'm so hard. You see the air quotes, hard. But I have feelings too. But the one thing I'm not gonna tolerate is disrespect. That's what I'm not gonna do. And I can be like, I don't care how much it hurts me, I can let you go. I can do it because I know I'm fucking awesome. I know I'm a keeper. I'm an asshole, but I'm a keeper.
But I think the segment for the show is not about, see, you have that confidence, it's about the people that don't have that confidence. It's easier said than done. Some people,
if you do not have that confidence, you can please reach out and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at coedbliss.com, ORG, element of P. Just find me and I can coach you on how to get this confidence.
Oh Lord, I remember you did that years ago.
That was pre-education.
Relationship killer.
Ooh, you know what? I'm about to kill this relationship right now, and you can be single with your smiling ass.
Here you go. Always making threats. Sour Patch Kid.
First she's sour, then she's sweet.
AKA Mrs. Fergus.
You know, usually at this time I would be petty. But everybody deserves one. So I'm gonna let this pass, just this once, and I'll leave you both with this. In between the space in this chair is my ass. Kiss it.
Bend over, bitch.
Yeah, like I never kiss your ass. Y'all do the wrong person.
Right.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Threesome. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
She got the home. Oh, that was too much.
For the record, I did not say I was participating. I participate in one continuous threesome, 365, and that's me giving my bed some ass and my pillow some head.
Oh, I don't. Oh, she's still watching. Sorry, Mom.
She's sorry. She's a filthy, filthy one. She is.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, Mom. This is me. I'm a freak.
If cheating is the ultimate selfishness,
why'd you look at me like that?
Because you're not supposed to tell your mother you're a freak.
Oh, she already knows.
She's a freak.
Okay, cheating is the ultimate.
Is the ultimate selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why I said. So
in a relationship, yes. you feel that cheating is the ultimate selfishness.
I'm asking. That's what.
I wouldn't say it was the ultimate, but it's up there.
It's one of the
it's one of
absolutely.
It's one of the big ones.
No, and again, for me, it is not the cheating. It is not the cheating.
Why isn't it the cheating for you?
Because cheating is just an act. It is the act. As a sexual act, it is a natural, normal sexual act between two human beings. For me, it's not the cheating.
What is it for you then?
The lying. Now, it can become the cheating if it is consistent behavior.
Again.
So once a month you smashing. What in the hell?
Once a month you smashing.
If once a month you smashing somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Wait a minute, I'm still doing my thing. All right, if once a month you smash somebody, right?
Right.
And we've had the discussion. And I told you, listen, this shit, what? All right, if you smash somebody and I sat there and I told you, like, look, this shit is disrespectful. We sat there, we talked about it, I forgave you, and here you go again doing the same thing. It's no longer an accident. It's now become a habit. And if this is your habit, then I have the right to choose to walk away. And that's just what it is. Awkward silence?
No, because here's the thing. I had to think about this one.
Take you long, no.
Shut up. You go always.
Yeah, say what you gotta say. We do that all for you. We got 1 minute. Hold it. All right. So look, we gotta go and pay these bills, and this guy gotta get his mind right. You know, get his whole question and breathe and all of that. So catch us on the flip side. We'll be right back.
p.m. every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You're now listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this fire flashback.
We need to relearn what it is to be these bosses and how we conduct ourselves as business-minded individuals and just people in general. I let my gut, and if I call it gut or God or whatever, I'm led by that energy. I know where it comes from. I know where it's, taking me, and you have to figure out what is important to you, and don't play this game. It's a game that we've learned to play, this chess game, and life is not a chess game. Life is real, bones, flesh, blood, decisions.
Make sure you check out the Artist Exchange Show every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright, so we're back. And the Brahma Bull has something to say, but before we get to it, we're going to read some of these comments. Shell Crawford, what up, cousin? She said, period. Shay said, I would be heartbroken if my husband left. Regardless, if I give him a reason, then I deserve it. I mean, I can't be but so heartbroken, I caused it. Yusuf said, the lying is bad. However, like you said, if it's a pattern, then I'm done. Lying robs him of his choice. And shout out to Spanky, what's good, my nigga? And Darian King, what's good, homie?
Yo, I forgot what I was about to say, so
read some of your comments. My cousin Bird is watching. Shout out to cousin Bird.
Cousin Bird said, well, I can't control their actions, but if a motherfucker cheat on me, know my actions are gonna be forthcoming, public, and very vindictive.
We not gonna read the rest.
Yeah, I was gonna
Bird. That was too much.
But you know, before we go any further, that makes a good point. When people cheat, there's okay, selfishness, something lacking, you cheat, right? But will you be ready for the repercussions?
Oh, I am. I hope you would be.
Talking generally. I mean, because here's the thing with us. Even though she's the more vocal one, we think alike. It's gonna be a fucking tug of war back and forth that nobody won.
See, and this is what people don't understand about the Brahma bull. He's quiet. He's laid back. But that motherfucker is ignorant and he's fucking petty. He is petty as shit. He might not be as petty as me, but he can match my pettiness.
Yep. So
he's an asshole.
But I'm like this.
I like it.
I treat people accordingly. And if you got me in my feelings, well, I'm gonna make you back in your feelings. So now we had to go back and forth. You know what I mean? So it's like when we had Tater G here. He said it best too. But now, bitch, now I'm gonna have to go cheat. You know what I mean? That's the people's thought process. That's why I was saying you gotta talk about this first before you don't realize the repercussions that can follow behind. You can have the action. You can tell the person, or that person find out. Let's think about in the news as the two incidents that I've seen. The one guy
that shot the guy in front of the hospital. It was in because twice. One was in the eye,
one in the ass.
Asshole.
Butt cheek, something like that.
But did it because he left him for a woman.
No, we're not saying that's cheating, but just how people mindsets are now. It's people are really losing it. It was another one a couple weeks ago. A guy had a security firm. He lived in D.C. He shot the girl, but she was leaving. That was a side chick. He was married.
And his wife was in the courtroom. How you gonna get mad that your side bitch sleeping? You got a whole main bitch.
You know what I mean? So these are people's thought process.
And he owned a security company.
Yeah, owned a security company. So it wasn't like he really had things going for him.
That bitch sucked that nigga's soul.
She did something. That's some pussy.
And then gave him some.
But guess what? Ain't nobody getting that pussy now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's too soon for that.
Ouch. It's the truth. But
our daughter said, facts, hashtag team petty. She said, your kids are even petty. Shaking my damn head.
All our kids are petty.
All
every last one.
5 of them.
Every last one of our kids are petty.
Yeah.
Household of pettiness.
Instead, we gonna have to change our name to Petty. The whole thing. Petty. Jamon Petty. And the Petty family.
Come on, whole reality show of petty.
Our cat is petty.
Our cat is super petty.
Fuck yeah. That cat is,
that cat is really petty. That motherfucker's petty as shit. Oh my goodness. But yeah.
The cat's spoiled like the pigs.
So let's say without communication, there's no real relationship.
That is true. I mean, but that's for any relationship. A mother to a daughter or a mother to child, mother to father, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friends, cousins. Every relationship requires communication. But I think mainly the problem comes in when you put unrealistic expectations on your mate. That's where part of the cheating is. But again, people don't do the shit that they did to get them to keep them.
Yes. And I think that's one of the things we was talking about is that's what brought up when I said people communicate, because it's a difference if things happen, if you have a hysterectomy or do you have dialysis, not dialysis.
Things don't work right.
Erectile dysfunction.
Okay, those might be medical things. It's kind of hard to get. So you can have a talk, but physiologically you just can't get where you need to be at. But you decide to cheat because your mate no longer dressing or doing the things. That's a conversation.
Or gains a couple pounds.
That's a conversation you can have to somebody. That's what I mean. If you're adult, like, dude, you be like, it's like I expect my wife to be like, hey, babe, you look a little round right now. You might want to hit the gym. Huh? Nigga, you know you looking around.
Well, I ain't gonna say it like that.
You already know how she gonna say
I'm an asshole. Like, yo, You fat.
But however you and your mate communicate, but no, those things need to be communicated. So, do you think cheating is disrespectful?
We got 1 minute, and before we go to break, I gotta read this one comment.
Go.
Yo, my cousin Bird is fucking lit. She said, that's why a motherfucker gonna meet me happy-headed and no makeup. I'm communicating in raw form.
We need to talk about that when we come back to when guys have ramen noodles on top of their head.
Very disrespectful. So after these messages, we're coming right back to talk about this disrespectful shit that these people are doing with all this wizardry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You wanna start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, one with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National Series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game. That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm gonna talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. Their run differential is a -65, which is just horrible. So when you have well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're
then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like -65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
The pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017. He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So they're not pitching well. And on top of that, they are also not batting well.
Right. But it kind of sucks because Manuel Margot is doing pretty good. His the past few at bats, his last.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, we are back. So we've just been talking about my pettiness and cheating and like, all right, on Facebook, another reason to cheat. You meet a dude, right?
Or female.
You meet a dude. No, because you already know to expect that a bitch ain't gonna come raw. But you don't expect to be dealing with a nigga and you're about to get
he's like George Jefferson.
And this nigga got like a Caesar with the deep waves. I mean, waves so sick. They make you seasick. And then that nigga take his hair off.
Take 2 teeth out his front. Pull off his beard.
Oh,
yeah.
see, that's
Yo got a lace front beard.
Yeah, they got lace front beards.
Fuck no, that's too much. I can't. No, either it be real or just don't fucking have one.
But again, that goes back to dudes saying they want a real female. But yo, we got wigs. Well, don't mention my braids because my braids are real.
Yeah, mine's real.
How you step in the relationship is how you gonna walk out the relationship. So it's funny when Barry said that, like, dude, I better meet you how you are, because anything else is a lie.
Yeah, because I don't wear makeup.
But you think about, you attracted that person off of a lie, and now they finally, even if you're like, all right, this is who I am, with early on, you need to show that person who you are early on in the relationship. If not,
fuck no, I'm gonna get your ass hooked. You got to see me a year in the game. I need a ring.
I seen you when we really first started dating. You had a real bad eczema breakout. No, it's just, but here's the thing.
Some shit just needs to be kept in the But I'll be together. I don't want your ass no more. I'm about to trade this nigga in for
all over the side. Let me stop playing.
And now you patches. Shut the fuck up. Fuck, slap your eyebrows off. I ain't mad. You know I'm
you like this though.
I'm glad mine are real. Even if I wear makeup, mine are real.
But the whole point is because
you're fucking dickhead.
Because you meet these people, and it's funny because we see this now, this widgetry online, where you see these guys that have no hair whatsoever, look like George Jefferson,
right?
And then turn around like Idris Elba.
No, that motherfucker look like the school janitor. But when they spin that chair around, that nigga come out looking like Idris Elba.
Usher and all them other guys, like, yo, dude.
Where'd that all come from? Like, that wasn't there a minute ago.
It came from Hogwarts, bitch.
That shit is real. Even at this age.
That's where the fucking came from.
And they
Dumbledore and Gandalf was over there communicating with that nigga.
And they
Two different. You're crossing.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. They did the witches from Eastwick with the fucking charm. They went in there. Levitate Los Manos, bitch.
No, practical magic and charmed would be a better match.
I'm gonna give you this.
She said, I think,
because I don't give a fuck about your geekdom. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh man. You read post? Well, before you read that one, Jazz had a good one. She said it was very true what we was talking about. You had to maintain a relationship like you maintain your home or a vehicle, which is true. I don't think people would put in enough
time and effort,
into a relationship like you would do your home. But some people sit up their cars, have a banging ass house.
Fuck that. Let me tell you what my house looked like. I got 2 teenagers who lazy as shit. So I invest more in my relationship. I got a car that my windshield wipers don't.
Windows don't roll down.
I don't invest in that bullshit. I invest in me. How about shoes?
Every other week we gotta put gas in the tire. I mean, put air in the
gas
tire.
in the tire. Okay.
Yes, this is.
But no, seriously, I honestly do invest in my relationship because that is what is important to me. When I actually said I do. Now, mind you, I don't believe in monogamy, marriage, and all of that shit. But I believe in the sanctity of my relationship. So when I said I do, I said I was doing it once.
Hell yeah.
I also said I like you enough, not love. I like you enough because you can love a person and not like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know I love you, but nigga, I like you enough to spend the rest of my life with you. And when I die, you can have all my shit. Because I like my stuff. My stuff is nice.
Even I bought majority of it.
No, you used to buy a majority of it.
I still bought it.
No, you don't. He's lying.
I'm sitting. Thank you very much. What was you reading though?
This.
In between the lines.
Alright, so Bird and Yusuf going back and forth talking about the black man that was 70 that got a makeover and then he looked like he was 40.
Oh yeah.
Bird said give granddad some pussy. No. I don't want worms. I think that is gross.
You know what's sad now? People first date can be at the swimming pool. First date at the swimming pool. Yep. Like we gotta go to the beach, the pool, the wreck.
I'm sorry. I'm that chick that's gonna be doing this. I need to see your roots. Let me see them roots.
I did that when I first met you. Remember? I said that's real.
He showed, yo, my hair was like mad long, like long like hers. And for a black girl, y'all know that's pretty long. You know, as black women, we don't play that shit right. He was like, oh, is this real? I said, what the fuck? Yes. Yes.
Yes, bitch.
I had to hit you with the Trina Braxton. Yes. Yeah, so I'm just saying, but these are reasons people cheat. Because you're not keeping it a blicky. Like me personally. I don't think I've ever cheated. I don't think I have ever cheated on anyone. I just left. They came home and all my shit was gone.
Yeah, I'd rather leave before I cheat.
Like, you pissed me off. Fuck you, I'm done.
Right.
You can keep the TV, the furniture. I just need my shoes and my clothes.
Yeah, I wasn't a cheater either.
I ain't cheating. But it's always been on my bucket list of things to do.
It's not my, I don't know, it's just not.
That's never been on my bucket list.
I like to do things I've never done before.
You wanna jump off a bridge?
I've done that.
Without no parachute?
Yeah, I jumped off a bridge without no parachute. You didn't need one. It wasn't that damn high.
You know that, yeah. Jump out a 20-story building?
Okay.
You said things.
Now you being ridiculous.
Alright then, so
if I jump out of a 20-story building, I'm going to die. I never died. I don't want to do that right now either. Fuck. I choose my bucket list.
Well, it is a bucket list. That'll probably be the last thing you do on the bucket list.
No, it ain't. It'll be in the middle.
Who put cheating on the bucket list?
Right. Like, who does that?
I'll go swimming with the polar bears, skydiving, and cheating.
Is that your list? Oh my God. Is that your... Oh,
I don't want to go swimming with polar bears or skydiving.
No.
I want to do regular people shit. Because these are things, I want to do things that I don't believe in.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
You go to church then.
Yeah, no, I've done that already. It's marked off my bucket list.
Okay.
Church, me, I think I might, my drawers might get set off.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't even doubt it.
I wouldn't say probably about it. So, what makes... We said that.
What?
Fucking Bird.
What?
Bird said, I told my homeboy today, I said it won't be no first date at the movies. We going to your crib playing strip poker, so I know if I need to keep pursuing you. Stripping out clothes, dentures, wigs, makeup.
Wow. She said we're gonna be all here. All in.
Yeah, that's on my dad's side of the family.
But you know, I think that 100% honesty what keeps a relationship really going.
But again, it can never be 100% honesty.
Okay. That unadulterated honesty. Because once you get to know somebody, you're less likely to do things that really hurt them. And I think that, you know, in all honesty, when we get these whole selfish moments, because everybody has selfish moments, like severe selfish moments, but a lot of times we pull back because we don't want to hurt that person.
But again, you end up hurting more with the lies.
Okay, I said, but what I'm saying is, when you have that selfish, when you think about having, the thoughts, not the actions, the thoughts, and you won't pursue those thoughts because you don't want to hurt that person.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh no, she get on my nerves, I'm gonna go fuck this random chick. You're like, you know what, I can't do that. Even though you might really want to. Or you're like, you know, I'm gonna go fuck this dude. Even though you really want to. But you really, really understand the parts of this person. Now,
but here's the flip side to that coin. Some people can't give you that because they're sociopaths. And let's be real. In the black community, we don't get diagnosed. And oftentimes, if they are seeing a therapist, they're not being 100% honest to be diagnosed properly. Because for real, I done had a couple of sociopaths to the point where it's like, and narcissists.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you the narcissists, sociopaths.
God. So with your sociopath and a narcissist, baby, you gonna be single till your dick falls off.
Listen,
or your vagina, because my ex was one of those, and she,
And I think that's a whole different can that we didn't talk about. Is there is a mental health side to some of these factors. We're looking at it, these people know better. Some people actually have mental health pieces that, because
they don't address them, they don't take care of it.
Especially within our community, the black community. Black people really don't know how to love each other.
No, we've never learned how to love. But let me answer this question, because I was asked, why can't it be 100? Simply because if you are honest, 25-8, you are going to be single. Period. If your girl packed on a couple of pounds and she asked you, does this dress make my ass look fat? I mean, you better say yeah. Because I know all black bitches want a fat ass. But if she said, does this dress make me look fat? You don't say yeah. You don't agree with that shit. Say, baby, you look perfect to me. Even if she don't, you can address it at a different time. That is not the time and place. So 100% honesty is never a good thing. It tells you too much of anything is not a good thing.
And I say this all the time, and I stand beside this. If men could be men, y'all would find us the most disgusting animals on this planet. We probably wouldn't shave, we wouldn't wash our ass, we wouldn't do shit.
So y'all would be like Juicy?
Yes. What the Juicy's wouldn't do shit.
Juicy on the weekend when he don't have wrestling practice.
We wouldn't work out. Just think about it, we do most men, I'm gonna say 90% of men, do what we do for females.
Okay, so on that note, we're gonna take a break and read some shit.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the On the Come Up radio show.
But I meant you tried to slap, so you want to stick on that. But anyway, slap walk.
You taking slap walks now? What is going on?
Can I have some of that wine? That's funny.
Not with the cups in your
I don't know. I got my cup right here, babe. Where that wine at, bro?
I can't.
Yo, Bob. But no, I don't. Y'all not convincing me.
But that was never my mission. That was never my mission. This is not even the show to try to convince anybody on. Have you seen the past episode?
You voted for Hillary. You voted for.
You didn't vote for anybody.
And I'm telling you that. I stand on that. I don't see no.
You stand on your ignorance.
That's the whole. Yes.
Good.
Wow.
Because you can't educate me.
You can't educate yourself.
Because I'm not a teacher.
Well, I am a teacher.
I'm an informer.
And I'm telling you, you can't give somebody that's not receptive.
If I know something, I can.
Yeah, but if you're not being receptive,
or give you a reason.
We started with who was running for a governor. You didn't even know who the man was.
It don't matter.
So why would I teach you anything?
Because you can't. I don't believe you can. I don't believe you're informed. I told you.
I don't believe
you don't believe we are informed.
It's
are you
kidding? Ceremony.
You don't believe we are informed?
Y'all do it for fun.
No, let's go back to that statement. You said you don't believe
it don't really do nothing.
You don't believe we.
Especially for black men.
You don't believe we, the media company that you are in its studios, are informed.
Voting? No, voting is a fallacy.
Are you kidding? Are you?
But
you can't put your
nothing to do with us. Are you damn stupid that you are sitting in the media? Stupid? Are you sitting in the media company that broadcasts the news and you are asking these dumb, ignorant, idiotic, stupendous questions? These questions.
Voting?
What the? Quit! I fucking quit, yo. Give me the wine. I want to drink.
Watch when it's got them.
Give me the wine. I'd rather drink. I can't do this.
I got some good wine too.
Join us every Saturday at 7 p.m. for On the Come Up radio show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're back. Alright, so we were in here just discussing side bitches and how...
Let's read some of these posts before we get to that.
Oh. I don't have time for ego stroking. Don't ask me anything you don't really want to know. See, and that's why your girlfriend's going to kick your ass. Bird said, I also think if I'm in a relationship, don't ask questions you don't want a truthful response to. If you know your teeth fucked up and I smile and ask your boo who with you and your faced up grip, how many smile look? Well, damn it, it's fucked up. No, I'm mad. Did I want me to lie? Pretty much what Bird is saying is, if you know your grill fucked up, don't ask me is your grill fucked up, cause I'm gonna say, nigga, your shit is jacked like 4 wheels on a Cadillac. Like fuck. I don't know. Oh, I'm side bitch, been one for years. Sorry, autocorrect.
There we go.
Now the topic we was talking about.
All right, so me and my husband, we went out after work. We had a little lunch date, and of course I was popping. I'm always cute as fuck. He was looking alright. Oh wow! Like, I'm just kidding. He just got a fresh cut, baby, looking good. We look good as a unit. So we go to the Golden Dragon. And we sitting there and we having a good time, just laughing. And then I started popping the shots of Jose. Yeah, me and Jose. I gotta drink Jose at home. Jose makes me mean.
So it was dark looking. It's not dark looking no more.
Nah. So we sitting there and this chick, this bushy haired bitch walks up and she's staring him in his fucking face. And I'm like, yo, this bitch is being mad disrespectful.
Fellas, I did not engage. Rule number 1, do not engage.
Not with me as your spouse.
Hell no.
So
no,
he was like, babe, what you talking about? It's cool. We here. We having a good time. Here, take this shot. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna calm down. So the bitch does it again. I said, yo, Jamon, like dead ass, I'm about to drag this whore. He said, nah, come on, eat these wings, taste them, they good. I'm like, all right, he enticed me with food. I'm a fat bitch, it's okay. So she sits down. Now him and I are facing each other. The chick is by the bar. This hoe turns all the way around and looks him directly in the face, and I'm staring at this mush mouth bitch in hers. He never looked. That nigga peeked real quick. Said, oh, this shit ain't going. So he asked for the check. He said, I gotta go to the bathroom. He walks to the bathroom, and Shorty just, with her friend, started popping about how attractive my husband is. Okay. Now you playing with me. I had to put my gangster in my pocket and walk off. Because I got integrity and I got to live by a code of ethics. I can't catch no charges. So I had to bop off. So I left my food and everything on the table. I was so mad at him.
Mad at me.
That you left your food on the table?
Fuck no, that this bitch was in his face. Ain't nobody telling him to get a fucking haircut. Ain't nobody telling him to come out looking all like a snack.
What do you want him to come out looking like?
Oh no, he's now in sweatpants and Payless sneakers. Nigga, you gotta come looking like a construction worker.
It's about to be summertime. What you about to do
then?
All
right, my whole point in the story is these bitches are getting disrespectful. Now, if my husband decide to get a side bitch, it would be a joint venture. I'll be like, all right, let's go side bitch shopping. Right? We find you a side bitch. Okay, I don't have to participate. Baby, that's your side bitch. I might buy that bitch a side bitch gift for being a good side bitch. Don't be disrespectful. Bitch, I might even give you one night a month. But you disrespectful ass hoes? Yo, I can't. I'm done. I'm gonna read. Cause I'm getting mad. And Jose ain't even here.
Yeah, Jose is tucked away at the house.
And again, I'm sorry. I don't mind a side bitch. Cause you know, he has a high sex drive. Handle that. You want a sloppy top? Handle that. But you gotta go through the interviewing process. I need papers. I need to see if you qualify for the job. Let me see what type of work you putting in.
We need that contract, that side bitch contract.
Sorry, lady, you gotta go through my HR real fast. Put your application in.
Bitch, are you fertile? Cause we don't want no kids. Cause I ain't paying child support. My last child support payment came out early last year. I ain't doing none of that. Nope.
I think the whole point is...
Oh, we ain't sipping because I left at home because I was sleepy and irritated when I left. But I really could use a little sip right now.
Yeah, just, we see.
Yeah,
so
we
why
we love you.
Why do you think these women now are getting more bold? Because that was a bold move, especially if you sitting with a female or male.
Oh, why bitches getting bold?
Yeah.
Because they don't think these hands is real?
Outside of you, just in general.
That's what I'm talking about.
So they don't think another female was gonna put hands on them?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think that.
But what's the influx of being that bold nowadays? Like outside of the.
Because side bitches feel like they winning.
Yeah.
You know what?
They get their own songs.
I said it once before. Peter Guns did this shit. Peter Guns and Amina Butterfly.
Why you said?
Because Peter Guns always wife his side bitch. He was with a chick. He was cheating on that chick with Tara. He ended up making Tara the main bitch. He was cheating on Tara with Amina Butterfly. Ended up making this. He wiped that bitch and cheated on her with Tara.
But didn't. What about Steve then? Stevie.
Oh, Stevie J.
I mean, so you think they're getting our power by watching these shows? Look, I said this. I was saying this, and it might not come off right, but I was just, my thought is the imagery that we seeing now is empowering people to do certain things.
All right, so we gonna come right back and we gonna pick up with that. There we go.
Jacqueline. Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy, busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait. Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd
on.
you say? Wait a second. What?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council. Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, so we are back. Okay, so when we left off, we were sitting here talking about how TV shows, reality shows, and music is glorifying being a side chick. And I guess with the epidemic of Peter Guns and Stevie J, that the Creep Squad and all of them, that they've been glorifying these side bitches. Again, I have no problem with a proper side bitch. Let's be clear. A chick that know her role and shut her power can get a lot from me.
But I think the glorification isn't about people don't know how to play the side.
No, because they blasted putting shit on Facebook. Oh my God, that shit is crazy. Like even with Sydney Starr, how she was blasting these niggas that was coming for her, that had a thing for transgenders on the low. Like, why you gonna blow up your spot? Now ain't no nigga gonna wanna fuck with you. Well, I would say this. If I ever did get a side nigga, ever, he would have to be married. No, I'm lying. I require too much attention.
Psychiatric attention.
Bam. I hope your balls fall in your stomach. Dun, dun, dun. No, seriously, I know what I require. I require a lot of attention. Financial attention, and a person can't have a spouse because you take it from your household. You gotta be single to fuck with me. You just have to be, because I want too much. I like Balenciagas, Fendi, Chanel, Gucci.
See, that's another thing. I know we talk about cheating side chicks. That's another thing. Why do people, not talking about you, but just maybe think about it. Why do people have unrealistic expectations? And what I mean by that is, a dude can walk up to you, female. Oh, I'm not dealing with you unless you can buy me Gucci, Fendi. But you look down at her feet. She got Payless shoes on. She going up to some beat up ass car. She got raggedy weave, but she expect this dude that she just met to
You mean, yes, those are unrealistic.
You know what I mean? Like
expectations.
these, like
you gotta match.
You got rainbow bags in your hand.
And for the record, I don't shop at Rainbow.
But you want this dude to go spend all these thousands of dollars.
Nothing wrong with shopping at Rainbow. It's just not my flavor.
Well, my whole point is, bitch, be realistic. Yeah, I can see she jumping out of Benz and she, you know what I mean, she laced up. Then okay, yeah, she like, nigga, well, I'm high end, so I expect my dude to be high end. But don't be low end, but expect to get a high end dude. That's just, it's not gonna work.
Guess what? It is gonna work. Cause he gonna buy her shit the same place she do. From the dude on the corner. You know them people that be selling them fake bags and
down
the
Lexington
little
Market.
basket, and she gonna be happy with
Yeah,
it.
down Lexington Market, they be back in their trunk.
Yeah. But she gonna be happy with that. See, a nigga like me, nah, I'm okay. I'm good on that.
You know, it's
I could buy my own shit. I could buy my own Balenciagas, MCM. I could buy all the labels.
But let's be honest, it's all about loving, being loving together. When you're at a certain level, you set certain things the more you grow to how your expectations are. Just make sure your expectations match your limit.
Wait a minute. No, Bird, I disagree. She said bitches like that trying to be saved, they haven't become independent and know how to chase their own bag. No, it's not the fact that they haven't, it's the fact that they won't. They are so codependent on someone or something else taking care of them, like the system. They don't mind having Section 8 and food stamps and all of that. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, so don't be inboxing me bullshit, because you come for me, I'm coming back. There's nothing wrong with it. But what I am saying is they refuse to work. They want a handout. So the nigga they want to take care of them because they have no drive for themselves. Like, I was on the system, but I was in school. And being in school, I needed that supplement income, and I worked. So in all of that, I still was able to maintain my household. But once I finished, I got off and I grabbed my own bag. I've always been a hustler. Always. I'm going to secure my bag at any cost. Except my vagina. That's not for sale.
Yeah, that's not for sale.
Not unless you're Vin Diesel or Idris
Elba.
See, I don't
Definitely
have a problem.
Or Chris Brown.
I don't have a problem.
Oh, you can have Chris Brown. I just want Idris.
See if you get ready.
Oh my God.
Or R. Kelly.
Lacing my woman.
Pissy bitch.
And I think that's where I differ from a lot of dudes. I don't have problems lacing my woman.
Absolutely.
Side bitches, that's a whole different problem. That's a whole different problem. That's what the answer is.
But again, I'm sorry. If you got this bitch that's willing to be your woman, your other woman, who's willing to catch up the slack from your spouse, why not? Why not gift her?
Here's my thing.
Okay, you don't have to. I would.
But here's my thing. And let's be honest. Because I get tired of people confusing the things. If you go in a relationship how you go in a relationship, you already set your terms. Don't. Now, we want to go back to the table and renegotiate, we can do that. But don't expect different terms once we get in there. And I mean by that is, everybody assumes that there's always be some financial, I got to take it. Dude, man and woman got to in this relationship, regardless of say it was just a fuck thing. Why? To have sex. That was the even exchange right there. It is.
But if my sex is better than yours, that ain't even.
It don't make. See, I'm being serious.
I'm being serious.
Well, in that case, well, guess what? Well, you need to go back to the table. Stop fucking with that person. That's point blank simple. The even exchange was the sex part. Now, if you want to
negotiate us,
you should have bumped your head.
Yo. I was waiting for it.
I'm just saying.
But see, I think that's where things different. Like people see things different. Like, dude, that was we came to the table with. Then all of a sudden, oh well, you need to buy me this. Huh? Especially if I go wife home, what? You done bumped your head, bitch. That's not gonna be. Now maybe we start talking, communicate, but it all depends on how your side, dude or female, is. If y'all call me up, okay, yeah, we're gonna fuck, and that's how y'all been for months. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, you be like, oh yeah, I need money to pay a bill. That wasn't our relationship. Where you get that from? I mean, you look at me like I'm crazy, but it's the truth. It's now we was building a friendship, and that's something different. Again, you got to go in these relationships understanding where you stand at these relationships. And
yeah, and trying not to
but every time I hear this from him, it is a shock and awe. This is not the first time I've heard this, let's be clear. But to me, because I don't get this.
Because you're my wife.
No. Somebody. Even prior to me being your wife.
Because I was, when we remember, I'm going to tell you what.
I know why.
Oh, so
I know why.
I'm shocked then.
But I'm shocked because I never thought you were this guy. Because I've never seen this. I mean, it's kind of hot, but I've never seen this. I've always gotten the nice guy, the good guy. Even when I'm an ass, I get the good guy. So when I hear you talking like this, I am so
turned on
disgusted.
right now.
No, I am so disgusted by this. Yet turned on.
Bitch. Oh my God.
What the plot say? You can't finesse me.
Oh my God, yes, I just saw that yesterday. Like,
I'm unfinessable.
Right.
Because I wanted to. You're just the recipient.
Oh my God, yes. I love
that. That's how real niggas feel. Like, bitch,
but here's the deal.
If I do something, because I want to do it. Don't think you finesse me out of it.
Right.
Bird said, I heard him say it before the show. Yes, Bird. But it's still shocking to me because, again, when I'm up front, they call me an asshole. Because when I do meet a chick and I'm sitting there talking to her and I'm like, yeah, so what's up? What are you looking for? Oh, I'm just looking for somebody to smash. Oh, baby, I can give you that. But after I fuck, you want to be in love. And now you talking about relationships. Oh. That's not where we are. That's not what we do.
That's what I'm saying.
I said, but I'm an asshole. Everybody knows this. The pigeons on the street know this. You're the good guy. You're the nice guy. So even a chick that you've been with for 18 years, I'm not accustomed to this. I mean, I know you're an asshole. Well, you pop too much shit in the house not to be. But
even Luke indulged on the dark side. Darth Vader was his father.
I will slap the shit out you.
It did. Well,
You
it's
seen my
true
father.
though.
He is dark.
It's in my bloodline.
Is it time to go yet? Because I'm about to beat the shit out of him on camera.
No, not yet.
My father ignorant as shit.
Yes, he is. He really is.
Mama
he
is
really
sweet though. Y'all love
This is sweet.
Look. Your mama shady as hell.
I'm about to say, I didn't say she wasn't shady.
Yeah, we didn't say that. I just said she was
shady.
sweet.
She got that old school shade.
She dynasty shady, baby.
That dollar shade.
Hell yeah. I love you, Ma.
Erica Kane shade.
But she shady as shit.
Oh,
Her ignorance comes in
General
shade.
Hospital shade.
Oh, every time a nigga can't get a tan under all the shade she throw.
But she nice though.
Yeah. That's what
I think that's how people get away with. But I'm nice. They make you want to do stuff with them, for them.
Until she want to cuss your ass out.
I think in my whole life I only heard my mother cuss once. It was only one word.
Damn. My mother, let me tell you, has cussed a lot more in the last 2 years than she ever has in her life.
Maybe because of you.
No, because of me. No. I cussed. I tried not to cuss around my mama.
Well, I'll say this. Both my parents cuss like sailors. Especially my father.
My dad cusses like, oh my gosh.
Shout out to James.
What they say? Intelligent people cuss the most.
Yes, they do.
Oh. Shout out to my brother Jimmy.
Free Jimmy.
And no, let that nigga sit. He'll be out in a couple years.
I mean, they always say,
He's guilty. Fuck that.
But they always say free.
Oh. Shout out to my brother. Hashtag free Jimmy.
I mean, they say it. I don't know why they say it.
Not really.
Why do we say that when somebody's guilty?
Because y'all miss him?
I say y'all. I'm just saying this is just...
Oh, because they miss him?
Yeah, because they miss him. They want him home.
Hashtag heaven free my nigga Donnie. Let him come back.
Yeah, that would be a miracle. Yeah.
Especially considering he was cremated.
Yeah, that would be, if he come knocking on the door, I'm leaving.
He could have been reincarnated.
I love him to death, but he come knocking on that door, I'm leaving out. Like, you know what?
I don't know. I don't think I would leave. I think I would hug him and cry. Oh, but back to she.
Let me some pet Timmy.
Come on in.
Look, he knocked on the door.
Come join us. But if that's Donnie, how about you go? Alright, so back to side bitches cheating and... But wait a minute. What we have not talked about was side niggas.
We say this all the time. Side niggas would be...
We get into it.
Side dudes are not more inconspicuous than side females.
Are now more inconspicuous?
They always been. Think about it. Think about when our aunties and were growing up, milkman.
You mean y'all mamas?
No, y'all aunties.
No, y'all mamas.
Our mamas, they all in the same generation. Why did our mothers in that generation fuck with the milkman and the...
my mama...
Out of convenience.
We don't mean your mom per se, just we talking about...
I know, I'm just thinking like, no, I don't think my mama ever fucked the milk.
But...
I think we had a
I think the
milkman
dudes
in
are a little
Dorchester.
more conspicuous. You don't think so?
No.
Why you say that?
Because they be dead presidents.
He was just ass.
But he was a side nigga.
He wasn't even a side nigga. He was going to the military.
He was the side nigga. That was her man. He was away. She was supposed to be faithful. So you telling me if I did a bid, your ass ain't gonna be faithful?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like
Papoose.
Papoose.
That's the right answer.
Black love.
Cause all your crotch of your pants will be missing and nipple holes cut in your shirts.
And one hill off of each of your hill will be missing.
Why? I'm in jail. I don't give a fuck.
When she comes home, she's gonna get him back.
You gonna replace him when I come back?
So why don't you think You said you talked about side dudes. What about side dudes are you referring to? Like,
and I'm gonna answer that question when we come back from break.
What are you talking about side dudes?
You use Tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
Finding best potatoes for French fries.
No!
Russet, fingerling, Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Brought to you by understood.org and the Ad Council.
What you missed on Salacious Life Radio.
You know, when it comes to your children, especially if you're dating someone that you actually like, you do want it to work. So you're gonna hope and encourage the relationship between your child and that person because you like that person, you know. So you're gonna hope for the best. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work, and you can't make it work. You can't force it. It's like a branch. You keep bending it. Eventually, it'll snap, and even if you put it back together, it'll never be what it once was. But you definitely pray on it. You hope for the best, you know, because like nobody wants to spend the rest of their life alone just because a particular relationship didn't work out, but you had this beautiful creature as a result of it, you know. But you don't want to necessarily spend and you're not all of a sudden a bad person. You're not all of a sudden.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back. Alright, so I was asked, what about side dudes? And side dudes actually being a little bit more conspicuous than side chicks. I guess because I mean, at this time, side dudes are the ones that's truly winning. They're quiet as kept. Yeah. Not unless they get over involved. Like, cause you know you got them dudes. Like I sat there, and once upon a time, because when we had our own show, McLean's Couch, I sat there and mapped out side chicks, side dudes, what would be the benefits, how this would work if I was married, which I am, and I decided to hypothetically get a side nigga. What type of side nigga would I want? As him, okay, if he got a side bitch, what type of side bitch would I be willing to accept? Like, you know, just to play the devil's advocate, because that's what you do when you're a journalist. All right, so for me, it was, all right, married versus single. A married man got a wife, so he got to tend to home, which means I get my space. But I don't get that attention that I need. So the best fit for me, to my mind, was single. Then, of course, he knows how I operate. I went way far left. I ended up in the desert because I'm like, yo, what the fuck if my shit end up like all them shows? Or like the married man that killed the side bitch because she wanted to leave. What if that nigga came and kidnapped my kids because this pussy good? Because I got that wet. That nigga holding my kid hostage. Or what if he kidnapped me? I thought I would be unkidnappable. But if that nigga said he had food or money, I'd be like, okay.
Wow.
This on my list. Yeah, start exiting shit out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't really have a list. They don't really think out. These things we go off our primitive side. Like, oh, I just want to grab this person, but we don't think out what might happen because you bring this extra person. At least with your wife or your husband, you've been with this person. You know how they operate. You okay? They find out.
Have you seen Snapped?
Okay, but again, that's what I'm saying. So now
I've seen a couple episodes.
A crazy wife, a crazy side chick. You need to put yourself in some crazy ass shit. This motherfucker threatening to
we gonna pray.
Well, I will say this: if I ever did get a side nigga and he happened to be married and that motherfucker cheated on me, I'ma call his wife and say, "Hey, bitch, our nigga is cheating on us."
And I was thinking about
I believe you too.
I was thinking about that one. Where do you decide stop at? Like, so will you be mad if your side had a side?
Hell yeah! That's too many dicks in the pot or pussies in the pot.
That's what I'm saying. Where is the regulation? There's no It's like this has become a unfiltered business now.
Ooh, I'm just saying. If I got my husband,
the business bureau now, we start dealing with this. Well, my side got a side, and I don't know where my side at because
we're not at Popeyes and shit.
Now wait a minute, because remember, in my perfect village, I could have a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, and a girlfriend. You know, you get a little bit of something different throughout the month. You know, you get a little steak, get a little chicken, a little shrimp, a little fish.
You didn't think about if
what?
So I have a question. Ladies.
If what?
If those had that
no,
side.
there's no. See, that's the village.
See, that's what you can't regulate.
I can regulate.
Those motherfuckers gonna think, well, shit, you doing it, I would do it.
But I mean, we're all intermingling.
But that's how people. You know how people. You can't stop. One thing you understand, you can't control nobody but yourself.
But I'm saying you got 3 women, 2 dudes, and
like you said, you went through that whole scenario. You didn't go through the whole scenario with that because people.
Yeah, but, okay. Because again, wait a minute, that's my village, so that's my fantasy. It's just a fantasy. I know it's not gonna happen.
Okay, but ladies, what happened if you had a side dude, right? And you digging the side dude, but then you found out your side dude had a side dick.
All right, so you know that. So you know that shooting that happened at University of Maryland.
Bam.
There you go.
No, I'm serious. You know this day and age, you can't.
I'm not doing none of that. Anyway, so. See, now, it's like when you go on this boys trip, now my head gonna be flipping.
Nobody gotta do that, yo. You're so disrespectful.
What did y'all call it before when...
motherfuckers.
Wasn't it like a taboo type of thing that y'all were talking about?
Huh?
With dudes and stuff like a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that because I can't remember.
I can't either.
But... all I'm saying
I'm being serious. We was thinking about dudes.
I don't want to talk about that. We got 2 minutes. So.
There's a topic you want to talk about.
Nope, we ain't even discussing that because I'm not with it. All I'm saying is, all right, we got 1 minute. We gonna wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
So, in closing, side bitches don't be disrespectful. The end. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming out. There's no therapeutic shit to this. Side bitch, don't be disrespectful.
She needs some juice. You need some juice, bitch? She needs some juice.
I need to get me a side nigga.
Bring it in. Come on.
I don't want her gas. I'm gonna find me a side nigga.
Come on, guy.
They could buy me some Balenciagas.
Shit, that's money.
Rub on my booty. rubbing my boots.
Yeah.
Out.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the Black by Demand radio show.
Control. They said she wouldn't so they didn't know if she had a weapon. So it's just a mess. So yeah, you do have to have these discussions with your children.
You do. And you have to make them aware of that there is an enemy out there. Every time the police pull you over